So, most likely I will get a lot of dislikes from this video. Really, I'm here stating my opinion on something that may seem really surprising. How's it going, you guys? This is Spidey64 back here again. Obviously, if you guys obviously do not know, I am a NASCAR fan. I'm a pretty big fan of stock car racing. Obviously, I'm a fan of Chase Elliott, and I was a fan of Dale Earnhardt Jr. before he retired, obviously. Anyways, today I'm here to talk about something that, to me, it doesn't matter at all. It doesn't matter at all. Why should we even care about it? And why should we even care about it? And why I just don't. Why it's just something we shouldn't really even matter. Something that shouldn't even matter. So, anyways, we're here to talk about the Triple Crown in motorsports. If you guys do not know what the Triple Crown is, it goes like this. I'll explain to you right now. The Triple Crown of Motorsports is an unofficial motorsport achievement of victory in three of the most prestigious races in the world of motorsport. The three races are the Monaco Grand Prix from Formula One, the Indianapolis 500 from IndyCar, and the 24 Hours of Le Mans from 24 Hours Endurance. Only one driver, Graham Hill, has completed the feat. An alternate definition is to include the Formula One World Championship instead of the Monaco Grand Prix, in which case Graham Hill still is the only driver to have the Triple Crown. So, yeah, this is now what got me the idea to make this video, and that is after seeing David Land's video about talking about the Triple Crown and why it's important. Why is it important now? Just to point out something here, and that is one. Me and David Land, we're kind of a little bit different. Obviously, we're kind of different. We are like really different, and stuff like that. But something that I just, like one example, and that is one. He likes all types of motorsports. He likes all types of motorsports, but I think he's mainly a big IndyCar fan. And really, he doesn't talk much about NASCAR on his channel, really. He only makes NASCAR Heat 2 videos, which, to be honest, I don't care about the NASCAR video games. I'll be honest about that. Okay, so screw, I don't care about the real racing and stuff like that. oh, Spidey, you got a PS4 and shit like that. Well, hey, I can't afford money for that stuff, so whatever. Whatever, I wasn't just given a PS4 or an Xbox One or something like that. I wasn't doing that. So anyways, in this video, he talks about... So David Land, in this video, talks about why the Triple Crown is so important, especially for Fernando Alonso, because if you do not know, Fernando Alonso recently, which was just recently, and I even knew, and I discovered on NASCAR America, that he won the 24 Hours of Le Mans with Toyota. That's the only thing I know, And just to point out about the two different sports car series, there's the American Le Mans series known as IMSA, I think, and then there's the FIA World Endurance Championship. The ones in Europe, the ones that's owned by those French bastards. And stuff like that. So, and yeah, basically he talks about why the Triple Crown, who has won it, and why is it so important to motorsports as a sport. And yeah, and this is where I completely sort of disagree a little bit with him. Okay, the reason why I don't think the Triple Crown is so important, because one, I mean, you're trying. I mean, one, you're basically trying to race. You're basically trying to race. I mean, you're going back and forth from different types of motorsports. Here's the deal. Here's the deal. Here's the deal. These drivers just out of nowhere just decide, oh, I just want to run a random race, like an IndyCar race, or a Formula One race, or a World Endurance Championship race. But considering Formula One is really hard to get into as a driver. Because you need that FIA like license thingy majiggy. I mean, it's really hard to get an F1, really, as I think so. You know. I mean, really, you're just going back and forth from different motorsports. Like, you're going from IMS, you're going from sports cars, to IndyCar, to Formula One. And really, it just doesn't matter. I mean, it really doesn't matter. Now you're it just doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. And the main point is, and that is, one, what is the Triple Crown meant to be? Is it meant to show that this certain driver is the best race car driver in the world? Because one thing is for sure, he has not tried the Daytona 500 or the 24 Hours of Daytona and stuff like that. And yeah, I know I just mentioned NASCAR, but NASCAR is a sport. But all those dumb, die-hard Formula One fans always say, oh, NASCAR always races in circles and stuff like that. Well, in Formula One, Lewis Hamilton, Sebastian Vettel win on a day-to-day basis. I mean, there's only 3 different winners in Formula One. I mean, in NASCAR, we have the big 3, but we have 7 different race winners this season. Hell, in IndyCar is far way more. I mean, IndyCar is just... Heck, in IndyCar, there are way more different race winners, which is why people are going to IndyCar and stuff like that. This stupid Triple Crown doesn't even mean anything. It doesn't mean anything, really. You're just going back and forth from different types of motorsports, and you're not really even making history. Only one person has done it, and that should have be. But Juan Pablo Montoya and Mario Andretti, they were almost close to achieving the Triple Crown. Montoya competes in the IMSA series for Penske as of right now. That's what I think. That's what I think. But this just doesn't really mean anything. One, you call this the Triple Crown. Why not the... you don't even include the Daytona 500. Now you may be saying, you're just a NASCAR fanboy. I'm not a NASCAR. I'm a big fan of NASCAR. But considering NASCAR is one of the top American motorsports ever, you would expect the Daytona 500, the greatest stock car race ever. The greatest stock car race ever. Now, I know it hasn't been going on for as long as the Indy 500. The Indy 500 is the greatest race in the world. 24 Hours of Le Mans is not even that old yet. The Formula One Monaco Grand Prix is not even that old yet. You include these 3. You include 3. The Indy 500, yes. The 24 Hours of the French race. Yeah, you have that, of course. You got the Monaco Grand Prix, which that race. Oh yeah, and the 3 big races this year. The Monaco Grand Prix, Daniel Ricciardo led every single lap in that race. The Indianapolis 500 was the only good race. It wasn't the best Indy 500. It wasn't the worst Indy 500. And then for the Coca-Cola 600, which I don't even know why. The Coca-Cola 600, Kyle Busch dominated that race. Seriously. So just to keep in mind, guys, the reason why I don't think this Triple Crown is so important is just because I don't want to look at a race car driver just because they won 3 big races. I want to see if they're the best race car driver in their respective series. Like one. Lewis Hamilton in Formula One is going to be a legend because of all the achievements that he's done in Formula One. Even though he's kind of been in a competitive car all of his career, you know. I mean, it doesn't matter. He's still making history and stuff like that. I mean, obviously, like the 4-time champions in Formula One, like Schumacher and Vettel and all those guys, Schumacher is already a legend, and Vettel, he's gonna be a legend too in IndyCar. I mean, you got like you got like the greatest drivers, who's won so many Indy 500s and so many, championships, like Scott Dixon and stuff like that, and I don't know about sports cars because I don't watch that series. But also then you got like NASCAR, like Richard Petty, Dale Earnhardt, Jimmy Johnson. Those guys are legends. Those guys are legends. And Jimmy Johnson, probably when he retires, he'll probably introduced to the Hall of Fame, most likely, because of all the achievements that he's done in his whole entire career. And it doesn't matter in what freaking format it is, Jimmy Johnson still got 7 championships. Still got 7 championships. And I don't care what people say about Jimmy Johnson's championships. Jimmy Johnson earned those championships, and he earns the wins. The wins, especially, he deserves. There's no doubt about that. And plus, this is not an official thing, and so I don't think this should be an official thing. So I hope Fernando Alonso does not win the freaking Indy 500, even though I will be happy for him. It's just that, yeah, I mean, this just doesn't mean anything. Why just talk about it? Why just talk about it? Now, here's the most likely prediction for when this video does go up. I will probably get a lot of hate for what I said. It's my opinion. And people will probably say, you never watch a 24 hours of Le Mans race. Well, I don't know. Well, hey, I don't know how to watch them. I don't know what channel they're on. I don't know. I don't know what channel they're on. The only races I could watch, the only races that the FIA can provide for us Americans is just Formula One. That's all. Formula One, IndyCar, NASCAR, and IMSA are the only motorsports that only matter to me. And this whole Triple Crown thing, it doesn't matter because, one, it's not an official thing. And it's not an official thing. One driver has done it, and drivers that are racing in one different series need to focus on that respective series, unless they want to go full-time in another series. Like Fernando Alonso, if he goes to IndyCar, I will be happy for Fernando Alonso. So anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, comment down below what you think of this Triple Crown. Do you think it's cool, or you think it's just, it doesn't matter? Alright, so hopefully you guys, this video will be going up tomorrow, possibly early in the morning, probably around 8 in the morning, possibly, or 7 or something like that, because tomorrow I'm doing an orientation for high school and stuff like that, and hopefully that should be good. Anyways, and also tomorrow I will be back to talk about some comic book stuff like the Venom trailer and some Spider-Man stuff. So anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Also, I did see the Aquaman and Shazam trailer. They look pretty good. DC, you should stick to, solo movies. Anyways, I'll catch you guys later. Bye.